Well, hello everybody. Happy Saturday. It is a pretty nice day outside. It was a little cloudy, a little muggy initially. I went for a walk, got some coffee, and it's gotten nicer since then. Today I am doing two streams again. I'm doing a vertical stream and a horizontal stream. It was pretty interesting last week just to see how they were different. You know, some folks found the one stream through the shorts. The vertical streams show up when you're viewing shorts, so that's pretty interesting. Good morning, Auntie Nick. Today, I think I want to do something different. I was gonna do road work. I gathered up a bunch of stone and stuff, and then I was like, you know what? I kind of want to do something different. Let me turn the music down for myself here for a moment. There we go. Let's see. We are over here at Mingus. I brewed up a fire resistance potion. A little bit of a spoiler there. Usually I carry one around with me, and since we're spending more time in the Nether, I thought it was a good idea. So I've got that, and then I grabbed a bunch of stone. Dark outside? It is dark outside. Let's go to sleep real quick. Tuesday's episode is ready to go, posted, and it's a pretty good one. Getting started on another big project. I think today I want to talk about horses. We've collected a bunch of horses, and we have them all over at the stable. And I kind of want to figure out a way to test which horse is fastest. So let's go over to the stable and just kind of look at what we've got going on over there. Last live stream we did some work over in the desert, and then we just did some running around, and we still have some roads that need to be built, but we'll get there. No rush. Just thought it would be interesting to do something different. Just don't go anywhere, horse. So, here's our stable. Got a few horses out here and a few horses in here. One thing is, as you can see, I do have some duplicates of horses. Some of them are unique. Some of them are duplicates. The ones that are out here are all duplicates of each other. So these are light brown, white spots, rings around the legs. They're all that kind of horse. And so this one and this one and this one and this one, I figured out that the one I'm riding was the fastest of these. So this one I think I want to give a name to, and then the other ones we'll just let them hang out here in the yard. And then we'll do the same thing for the other horses. Figure out which one's the fastest. The slow ones we'll just leave out here in the pen to live their horse lives. And the fast ones we'll put in here, put their name on the wall. And it's going to be great. I think I've got a couple of name tags over here. Couple. Lots of saddles and armor and stuff, so it's kind of fun. So, if I wanted to test how fast these horses are, I think what I can do is build like a little short track and then kind of measure. Oh, while I'm thinking about it, Iron Golem falls off the edge. Last episode I thought my farm broke, but apparently it didn't. Seems to be working just fine. I don't know if it was just a temporary thing or an optical illusion, but yeah, I sat there and I watched it for a while, and then I was like, oh no, the Iron Golems are still doing their thing. Let's see, we do have a little bit of room behind the stable. Potentially we could do a short little track back here. What is over the hill here? Nothing. Yeah, that might be the thing to do, is clear out a little bit of space back here. What I'm thinking is we could make just a straightaway little track with like a tripwire at each end, and then I could come up with some sort of contraption to like just let items go. And so when they go across this side, it starts the items, and then go across that side, it stops the items, and then the number of items would indicate how fast the horse was. Doesn't really matter if it matches up with seconds or blocks per second or anything, because, you know, time is a construct, so we could just measure it in blocks or stacks or whatever. Right, horse? Right. So let's grab some stuff. Definitely gonna need some redstone, trip hooks, a couple of pistons, I think. Maybe either a hopper or a hopper minecart. Yeah. Let's ride over to our storage area and see if we have that stuff. We've gathered up most of the horses around here, but every once in a while I still see one kind of off, you know, in the distance or whatever. Can you jump up there? No, apparently not. There's this wandering trader who's been up here, and I think I traded with him. I think he might have had the eye blossoms, right? Yeah, open eye blossom. Weird that he's still here, hasn't despawned yet. Found a wandering trader with pale oak saplings, found the open eye blossoms, and then I found another trader who had pale moss. So I've got a little bit of that. Haven't used it for anything yet, but it's nice to have it. Right up here is our storage area, which is mostly complete. Stay. You can still see the chests on the outside, because eventually, once we have iron golems, we're going to put them to work on the back sides of these, doing all the sorting. Alright, redstone stuff should be right here. Some of that. I need 4 trip hooks, so that's great. Got 1 piston. Don't have any repeaters. I need 1 more piston. 1 or 2 repeaters. Sticks. 1 repeater, 2 repeater. Repeater. Great. Pistons are, let's see, iron, wood, and cobble. Cobble. Wood. The other thing that happened since last stream was, there's still not a snapshot yet, but Bedrock got another preview. And so in addition to the things they've shown us so far with the copper tools and the copper armor and the copper golem, they also added shelves and they're really cool. I'm very excited to get the snapshot to kind of play with that. Shelves are sort of like a vertical half slab almost, and there's 3 slots, and you can put things in the slots, and it just shows them. And it can be a single thing, or it can be a stack of things. It still just shows one item there. And the other thing you can do is you can, I think it's a right click to remove, so instead of 3 slots, it turns it into 1 long slot. You can put items there, and then when you click on it, all 3 items hop into your inventory, and so you can trade out your hotbar really, really quickly. Let's see if I remember how to make piston. Yeah, I do. And then if you put 3 shelves next to each other of the same type, you can swap out your entire 9 slots of your hotbar with 1 click. The potentials, use cases are really amazing. So good stuff on the way. What else do I need for this little thing? I might need a chest or 2. I might need some blocks of some kind. Trying to imagine what it's going to look like. I don't know. We'll just kind of wing it and see what happens. I have a ton of cobble, so I'll just bring some of that. Okay. Got tripwire hooks. I've got redstone. I've got repeaters. Hopper minecart. I probably don't have a hopper minecart. I have an activator rail. I do have an activator rail. I'm going to take one of those, because that will be useful for the hopper minecart. Hopper minecart? Yeah, hopper minecart. Hopper minecart. I need another chest. Iron. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sun going down. Sun's going down. Let's see if we can sleep real quick. That's the hopper part. And then we need more iron for the minecart part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's how many, right? I don't remember. Yeah. And that plus that is that. Okay. Redstone, activator rail, for minecart, hopper, pistons. I need a redstone block. I need string to go between the tripwire hooks. Let's see, mob stuff is over here. Should be enough, I think. So yeah, getting pretty well organized in our new storage area here. So here we've got our nether stuff. Over here we have kind of like mob drops, you know, like bees and slime and creepers. These are other hostile mobs. These are non-hostile mobs. This area over here I'm kind of saving for if we get prismarine or purpur or endstone. Got food and seeds and plants. You know, extra stuffs like your weapons. So yeah, getting organized. Okay, I think I have everything I need. No, I need to put stuff in the chest to count. I mean, we could use anything, but what should we use? Do I have a lot of... I have netherrack? You have a lot of netherrack. Let's do that. Have anything in my offhand? I don't. Let's grab one more stack. Like that. need a hand to carry the lead. There we go. All right, back to the horse stable. Let's see if we can figure this out. I have an idea, obviously. That's why I'm gathering up all the materials. I feel like on the Hermitcraft server, Doc M did a thing years ago where he measured horse speed. So I'm kind of going off a vague memory. Let me, not that. Pop over real quick. There we go. Okay. Sorry, I just had to adjust how loud things are in my head. I still haven't come up with a naming scheme for my horses. I'm trying to think of a topic that, you know, would have many iterations that would be kind of fun. I mean, it could be anything. It could be Pokemon or US presidents or like literally anything. Okay, you horse stay here. Nope, not like that. Let's pretend I was on a horse and we came out the front here. Can I ride around this side? There's a tree in the way over here. Okay, so one option is we can put this little track behind, and that could work. Not really a way to get back there proper. You know, we just kind of ride over the rough. What about across the street? Is there room over here? Kind of. Like up here, it's pretty flat. We could build except for the hole in the ground. What is going on here? Oh dear. And another hole in the ground. I've apparently been down there. I kind of like it across the street because it's just a clearer way to get over here. And if it's up on this little hill, then we probably wouldn't see it from down below. I don't want it to be ugly. Nimbuo, hello, welcome to the stream. I'm trying to figure out where to put a track so I can measure how fast my horses are. So that's all you missed so far. Very exciting content. Let's just drop some stuff off here. Loop, loop, loop. Put that stuff down there. That's all of it, right? Yep. Oh no, there was something in the bag. What was it? Repeaters. Okay, so let's pretend this is where we're gonna do our little racetrack. I'm not sure how long it needs to be. Redstone, this is not a hardcore world. No, this is it's a survival, vanilla survival in Java, but it's not hardcore. I don't think I've ever died. General? Where's it at? Damage dealt, damage taken. remember where... Number of deaths, 0. There it is right at the top. Yeah, I've never died, but I'm also kind of a wimp. I usually go to bed when it's dark, and I am careful to light up the cave, so yeah. Redstone likes to go in little segments of 15, so probably be about 30-ish long. 30-ish. Let's do this. Let's start here. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. That's 30 blocks. I want anybody to come out of here and sneak up on me. So it might also be nice to have a little bit of a runway so the horses can get up to speed. Play some multiplayer. I've played multiplayer in the past. I don't have a server currently, and that's the bummer with Java is you have to actually have your world on a server for people to be able to play. So let's scoot this whole thing over here. Okay, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Yeah, that gives us a lot more room on this end. Eat. Yeah, let's go with that. So now I need to make it flattish. We need to build up here and knock down here and here. And then I think what we'll do is maybe just like path blocks, you know, for the racetrack part. We could potentially, oops, sun's going down. We could potentially do some decorating. And maybe make it match this style. Let's sleep the night away real quick. Try Hoplet. Battle Royale is not exactly my style, unless you haven't figured that out yet. More about the building than the battling. I used to play on a server with some other folks for a couple years, and it was, you know, your traditional kind of hermitcraft style, collaborative builds, had sort of an economy and, you know, that kind of thing. It was pretty cool, and there were some good builders. Just people get so busy and it's hard to find the time sometimes. Okay, we'll clear this out, make a nice flat space, and then we'll figure out the redstone. And then if it works, then we'll worry about making it pretty. Something like that. here, we need to knock a bunch of this out. That's a lot of flowers. Okay. And then fill in this middle bit here. Oops. Horror mode. Okay. Okay. I don't know what horror mode is. Okay, let's say this is where it's going to start. Where did I put my blocks? So let's make a track that's 2 wide, 1, 2, and then I need place for the tripwires, so I guess like that is how it will start. And again, we can make it pretty later. Let's see here. Tripwires, string. Let's do that real quick. Okay. It's a mod that adds features that are scary. That'd be fun to play with. It's not exactly what I do in this world, but I can see why people would like that. Okay, this is going to be the start. And then what? Then I need to figure out how to get a redstone signal down here. See how far this signal goes. It's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. And then maybe repeater into a piston. Yeah, that should work. Let's see. Oops. That's what I want. Oh, seeing things. Okay, and a repeater like that. Well, that seems to work. So here's what I'm thinking. We'll put the redstone block here, and that will lock the hopper situation. And then this will push it out of the way, and then when we go across the tripwire hook at the end, that'll push it back. That's the plan. That's the plan. Do I have? No, I left my chests over here. Nope. Let's see, how in the world do I place? Guess we do this. Will that work? I put that in there. It's frozen. And then if I knock that out, it'll move. Yeah, that's gonna work great. We could have just used a hopper here, but hopper minecarts go much faster, and so I think we'll get a more incremental reading on how fast the horses are. I have no idea. We'll see. That works. And now we just need something to push it back. So let's grab some more tripwire hooks, a couple more string. Might need a repeater, need a piston, and some more redstone. So this is going to get pushed out to here. So I want a piston to push it back to go right here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Didn't move enough dirt. And the sun's going down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Should just bring a bed up here. I don't have to run back and forth. There we go. You know what? I'm gonna grab all these flowers because we can use them somewhere else. So many flowers. Okay, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So that is as far as a signal can go. Put tripwire hook there. That should work. I don't even think I'll need a repeater. I don't think. Let's see, where are we putting this one? 1, 2, 3, there. And the string. Oh, I should do the path blocks first. There we go. String, string. Great. We clean out more dirt. This might actually work. I thought it was going to be harder for some reason. So I've been kind of dragging my feet on the idea of measuring horse speed, but I think this will do it. Yeah, get some of this out of the way. Okay. Go ahead and put the path block in here. Blop, blop, blom. I think that's it. It's not very pretty. Potentially we could do something to hide the redstone. Build like a little shed or something here to enclose this. But I think it's going to be functional. I think that's the part that counts. out here. The other thing is, once we measure, I then need to grab the items and put them back. If I want to get real fancy, I could potentially do some sort of auto reset. That would be a lot more complicated, but not impossible. Okay, let's grab some of this netherrack, load up the hopper, and give this thing a shot. One, two, three, four. The only thing I have to worry about, and this might be something we update as well, if a cow comes along and walks through this, it's going to set off my thing and then I'll have to reset it again. So maybe we could build a fence around this so we don't get farm animals measuring their speed. Oh, see, there's a bad guy. Oh, he ran away. Okay, let's measure some horses. Let's see what happens. I think what we'll do is we'll just start with these light brown spotted horses. And we'll check and see if, in fact, the one I think is fastest is fastest. So let's start with you. Oh, you don't have a saddle. Haha. You do. Let's start with you. Okay, so we ride up the hill. And then make the horse run. And see what we get. One stack plus 19. Okay, let's try it again and see if it's consistent. Get the horse ready, line it up, run. Felt like he was a little slower that time. Nope. One stack 19, exactly the same. That's promising. Okay, so let's grab another saddle. One stack 19. Let's see what you are. You already feel way slower. Oh, this is absurd. Okay, and rerun. Yeah, that was definitely slower. One stack 49. Okay. Horse is terrible. Okay, we're going to take the saddle off. Nope, not like that. Oh my gosh, my horse model is messed up. It's hilarious. Sun's going down. Let's sleep real quick. Okay. 1949. What are you? You're definitely faster. Okay, let's see what we get here. One stack 5. Okay, so this is the fastest one we've tested so far. And for funsies, let's double check. See how consistent our readings are. Yep, one stack 5. Very consistent. I like that. Okay, so we're going to take saddle off of this one. This is the winner so far. Let's test the horse that we've been riding. Where'd my leash go? There it is. Okay, moment of truth. One stack 6. Let's test one more time. Huh. So the other horse is one whatever faster. Whatever increment we're measuring here. One block faster. That's fascinating. Now there are other things to consider, like how many hooves they have as far as their strength. Because right now this has armor on it. If I take the armor off, does that impact how many hooves? I guess not. The thing is, of course, jumping. You know, how high can the horse jump? But as far as speed, we now know that that other horse is the fastest of this crew. Amazing. So, this one is the fastest so far. Now, as far as the number of hooves, there are less on this horse, so that might have been the factor there. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on this one, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on this one. So although this horse is a smidge faster than this one seems to be stronger, tougher. I don't know what you would measure that. So maybe that's why I went with this one. All right, you're gonna stay my horse for now because you are almost the fastest and you're the toughest. So I'm gonna leave a saddle on this one because this one is the fastest horse so far. And actually, let's put, I think I have a diamond armor. Let's put diamond armor on the fastest horse. Yep, I have 1 diamond armor. Okay. Very exciting. We're doing Minecraft science. Let's see what else we got here. There's these two. Feels like a fast horse. Okay, let's see what happens. One stack 4. That is the fastest horse so far. And much tougher of a horse. Way more hooves. You know what we could do for jumping is literally just stack blocks and see if they can jump over it. That'd be actually a pretty easy test. Okay, so this horse is now fastest. Let's test the other all black horse here. Definitely does not feel as fast. Nope. One stack 19. Pretty average. I feel like I need to tear more of this dirt out because once I come around here, I always turn left to come over here and check my results. And we need like a little area here to do that. Okay. All right, there. Saddle off. Cool. Well, I'm pretty excited about this. We could potentially do more of the horse testing during an episode. That might be worth doing. Figure out which is the fastest horse of all. Let's run up here and do a little cleanup. Flower. Okay. We run through and then we turn. So let's take some of this out. Sun is going down again. Being persistent. and we'll probably get attacked for monsters because of it. All right, sleep, sleep, sleep. Saying earlier, we could potentially build like a little shed to kind of camouflage this bit. I don't know if I could bury this or not. I'm afraid if I change something, then it's going to change the result. I feel like the timing won't be exactly the same. I mean, it's not bad. It's not ugly, and it's up here on the hill, so it's out of the way. Okay, so we finish running, we turn, and we have plenty of room now to come over here and check our results. Instead of netherrack, we could also use something more fun. Don't know what that would be. I don't know. We'll come up with a measurement term. Cool. Well, I'm very happy about this. This is very, very cool. I think one thing I want to do after this is I just want to poke my head into this little cave here. And if it's kind of a doesn't go anywhere kind of thing, we could just cover this over and never have to think about it again. I have lights. I do have a couple of lights. It does seem to go here and over there. Oh, skeleton. Oops. Come on. Did I kill this one? Not sure. Okay, I don't know where that goes. There's light over there, so it must be either another cave, or I've been over there already. It must be this. Yeah, there's the water. I think. Maybe? Oh, it's hard to tell. Yes, that is the same. Okay, so since we can get down there from the other cave, we might as well just cover this over. That way we don't have things sneaking up on us or have to worry about falling down here or losing horses down here. Another torch here. Okay. Whenever I cover things over like this, I don't like making the dirt one block thick, because invariably what will happen is either I will dig into it or a creeper will explode and I will fall down here and be sad. So yeah, I always, whenever I cover things over, I make it like 2 blocks thick. Over-engineering it all. Okay, now we don't have to worry about horses getting lost in the cave whenever we're testing them here. Cool. All right, I feel great about this. This is a huge success. We will make it pretty later, and we'll test the other horses later as well. Let's clean up a little bit. What time is it? 4:30? Got about a half hour left. Let's see, do I have anything that needs to go over here? No. Let's run back over to the storage area, put some stuff away. And then maybe we could update our map. That might be something fun to do. Although we are going to change it. You know, we're going to build a little shed to hide the redstone and all that. So maybe we'll wait to update the map. See if we can beat the sun here. Look at that wandering trader still hanging out here. It's so weird. Cutting it close, but I think we're gonna make it. There we go. Sleep, 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 sleep. Okay, let's clean up our mess a little bit. I don't think we need dirt. We're in really good shape with dirt. Dirt, 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 dirt. Redstone. String, flowers, flowers, flowers. I think we've got all of these flowers represented already. Yes, yes, yes. A lot of poppies for some reason. Dandelions. Put the string away. Some ore goes here. Or gravel goes here. And a repeater can go in here. Cool. Nice. Well, since that went so well, maybe we should run over to the desert and see if we can get anything done on the road. Between this stream and last stream, I sort of figured out how I wanted the road to proceed through the desert because I was kind of hung up on the angle, and I figured out the angle, so it should be pretty simple to kind of construct everything. Okay, we come out of the tunnel, the road comes along like so. It's up just a little bit, and here's where we kind of stopped. And you'll see I did the one side here, the left side, to kind of figure out that angle. I didn't grab any stone while we were over there. I wonder, do I have enough to do some work? A little bit of stone there. Yeah, we got some here. Cool. Okay. I think this looks really great with the sand kind of blowing over and the dry grass. So we come up and then we start our descent. So we're pretty much just going 2 over, 2 over, 2 over, etc., etc. So let's grab some tuff. What's going on here? Is it raining? Must be it. Tuff. Not the tuff I want. There we go. Okay. Let's see, how do I want this to go? It scoots over. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. I guess it's okay if it goes to 6. I think that's what we're going to do. Let's grab some slabs. We'll try it out and see what it looks like. So what we're doing is 2 over, 2 over, and then we're exactly mirroring on this side. So we'll see what that looks like first. I think it looks okay. Yeah, it's gonna look fine. Okay, and then we go dirt. Nope, not that. The sun's going down. It's hard to tell when it's raining. Maybe? Not? Okay. Okay, sun's going down for sure now. Let's sleep real quick before all the husks come out. There we go. One of those. Nope, there are mobs out. Where'd they come from? That's so weird. You must have just gotten far enough away from there that they spawned. There's no creepers that are going to sneak up on me. I see a husk over there. Alright, anyway. And then we come down again. Three, four. Actually, we need to come over one more time here. See what that looks like. I think it's okay. And then just a straight shot down to the dock. Voila. Okay, so when we walk up the road, it'll go like this. Off towards the tunnel. I think that looks pretty good. Let's see if I can do the tiniest amount of terraforming here to make some of this look right. A little better. A little better. Okay. Let's see, I need more slabs. Let's see if we can knock this out and then call it a day here. Need those. Oh, I don't actually need those. It's okay. Do need some of these. Okay, come down here and then slabs. Slab, slab, slab. Cool, yes. Some of the sand we'll actually put back, because I, again, want that kind of wind-blown look, like the sand has been blowing over the road. We'll figure that out later once we start to terraform and landscape. Okay. I'm out of slabs. Let's grab some stone slabs. And let's grab some of those. And some of those, and some of those. Maybe a couple of those. Okay. Let's do a pass of cobble. Okay, and then we'll do the cobble slabs. Oh yeah, do this first. Cobble, cobble. Cobble. And the sun's going down again. See, andesite. Some way back there. Some here. Here. Let's see, andesite slabs. Awesome. And then stone, I guess. Okay. Looking pretty good. Again, I need to do more of the sand down here to tie that in. That's basically that. That's awesome. Binright asks, is that a multiplayer Minecraft? It is not. I'm just on a Java world, so it's not on a server. All right. How am I doing on materials? I think I have just the tiniest bit of stone left over here. Yep, a bit there, there. A few slabs here. A little bit of stone. So yeah, we'll definitely need more stone to continue on the other side of the river. Last little stretch here. Yeah, that looks great. Obviously kind of turns up the hill. We'll continue the light. Just a couple more down there. Very cool. Okay, huge success. I feel great about what we accomplished today. It was fun to do something more than just road work and kind of vary it a little bit. The horse thing I think will be fun to play with during an episode and figure out which horse is the fastest and make that our horse. No offense, horse. So yeah, I think that's where I'm going to wrap it up. Get some stuff done today. Thanks for popping in and hanging out. I really appreciate it. Always nice to have some chat and that sort of thing. It's funny the number of people who ask about multiplayer. Maybe I'll have to do that someday. But not today. So anyway, thank you again for popping in. Really appreciate it. We'll do this again next Saturday. And I hope you all have a great weekend. See you next time. Bye-bye.